episode don't connect me to a lot of Kazakh people from Kazakhstan. I have spoken like one or two, yeah, and those.
Uh,
So you are the very first female that I'm speaking from Kazakhstan.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
trust me.
Yeah, in Kazakhstan in general, for example, I know that India and Pakistan, um, they are neighboring countries, and your English is your second language, right?
Yes,
So almost all people know English, but as for Kazakh people, we speak Russian as our second language, and English is our third language. So that is why there are less people from Kazakhstan.
right. So your first language is how? What is the name of your first language? Is it like Kazakhi language you guys say or Kazakh?
Kazakh.
Kazakh. Okay,
Kazakh.
Kazakh language. All right, all right. And how's it going? How long have you been here on episode?
It's been maybe 6 or 5 months, but I'm rarely here. Um, in spring or in summertime, I forgot, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't use this website in October at all. So
That's okay.
one guy told me, "Ah, we've met before." I said, "Really?" Yeah, and he
It's not
told me that,
possible.
yeah, we've talked on 27th of September. I said, "Really?" Because it was the date was written on the screen, so under his name, and I was surprised and
Okay.
embarrassed a little bit.
So my question was, I forgot what was the question though. Seriously. Yeah, the topic
Mm,
itself. So what habits or behavior do you want to reduce or quit? It's a nice topic. You want to answer something on
mm.
that?
Oh my God, I really want to reduce coffee,
Is it? So you drink a lot of coffee?
Not a lot, but in the mornings I start my day with a cup of coffee, and then sometimes at lunchtime,
Mm-hmm.
mostly at lunchtime, I also drink coffee. Twice a day I drink coffee, but it's I cannot quit. I don't know how to do, what to do, or so. What
Hmm.
about you?
Well, I don't know what kind of habits or behavior do you want to reduce or quit? Probably procrastination. Yeah.
Procrastination is different. Procrastination, you know about procrastination, right? So,
Yeah.
for example, you start to read a book, and you all the time, like every day, say to yourself, "Oh,
I'm
I
gonna read
should
this
read a book. I
book,
should read it."
but I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And postpone it every day, but you don't do it.
I
Mm,
think that's the only
but
problem that I'm struggling with. And apart from reducing any kind of habit, I don't know. I think in another thing, Sam, I'm okay with whatever the habits that I have. Probably, I don't know, man. I don't find any kind of bad habits of me.
good.
I'm
Really?
already, the reason because compared to my friends around, okay, I'm already a very good guy in general.
Mm.
So my friends
Good.
smoke, they drink, and they do a lot of other kind of mischiefs as well. But I'm the very
Go
sane one.
clubbing, dancing, meeting with girls, right?
Yeah, but I'm a very sane one in that case. So I don't know. I mean, even if there are any kind of bad habits apart from that, I would like to have them. I mean, I don't want to be a complete
No,
green
no,
chit.
no, no. It's
I mean,
better not to
I'm
start.
already too good enough compared to a lot of people around me. I don't want to be more good. If there are any bad habits, I would like to keep them safe with me because at least I need to have some bad habits, as a person. I don't want to be a complete green chit. So, yeah, that's the thing.
Good.
So I'll tell
Okay.
you, I'll show
Awesome.
you something. I'll show you something. I never show this, okay? So I we have this thing, and it's not even a cigarette, okay? It's a very natural made. We call it BD, and I'm showing it to you. I have it over here. So okay,
Crisps,
and I'll show you how it actually looks. So you see.
crisps, right? Crisps.
No, no, no. So it's a smoke thing. It's a smoke thing. It looks like this. You see, it's made out of leaf
Mm.
and everything. It's a pure kind of thing. It's not good. People smoke it, and I have it left out here in my room. And my mom comes every single day. So today my mom was about to enter in my room for cleaning it, and then she came back and I asked her, "You didn't throw this thing right out of my room?" And she was like, "No, no, it's there only. I keep it openly over here because
Why?
it's not mine. It's my friends. They came here
Ah.
as yesterday and they left it out here. If I throw it, I'll have to buy them again. I don't want to waste my money into buying them these things. So let it be here." So I I leave it very open because I don't
Ah.
smoke. And I mean, my in my family they know I would never smoke, or if I'm smoking I'm not fool enough to leave it out as open like this, right? So that's the thing. So I was like, I don't know what
Your
kind of
parents should be very proud of you, you know?
this is something very true. I'll tell you, I don't want to brag about myself, but
Uh,
I do also a lot of mischief things. But I have been so clever, or at least my friends they say this about me, that I have been so clever with my mischievous things, that whatever I do, I do outside of my area, like the surrounding. I never try to mischief in my area. If I'm so
oh my god. Oh
so
my
it's a
god.
record. I'm 23 years now. I've been living in this whole locality of mine from past 23 years. I
Mhm.
have never dated a girl or anything, or I have never even talked with any girl in my surrounding ever. Even if I'm
Mhm.
liking it, I'll forget about it because I'll say myself there are plenty of girls around in my city, in my town, and I have a very clean record in my locality.
Mhm.
So let's say if somebody sees me doing some kind of mischievous thing outside my town or outside my locality, and if they come and
Mhm.
tell my parents, or my neighbors around, I saw this guy smoking or drinking, or let's say some or the other thing, they won't believe it. They would say that you might have saw some other guy
Uh-huh.
because I have such a clean record.
clever, clever, clever guy.
So my friend says that you are a very clever, you are a dangerous guy. I mean, you
Mhm.
will do things and people won't get to know. So yeah, I be very cautious about my things. So I also do clubbing, I also do dancing and all kinds of things, but I never do it in my locality. I do outside my locality,
By the way, I had many Indian friends.
right?
Most of them were guys, yeah. I studied in the US, so
Right,
I worked with at campus, no, on campus. So I had many friends, Indian guys. Yeah, girls, boys, and they were there are for example, if I am with Indian students, they
right,
start to talk, yeah, with each other in Hindi, and I
right,
say, hey, speak please English, please in English. I don't understand you. Yeah.
right. That is what happens when an Indian meets an Indian. You see.
Mhm. yeah.
So what was your major like
So,
in the US? What did you study in the US?
leadership, educational leadership, and policy studies.
Wow. I mean, I'll have to ask you, what do you do as your profession? I've been, joking
I'm an
around.
English teacher. I'm an English teacher.
Seriously?
yes.
What do you think about my English? Because I have started teaching English in the from the past 1 year. I teach people, and especially I teach adults. Trust me, I don't even teach kids where I can
Mm.
make some mistakes and then, I can, be very neglect about it.
Everybody makes mistakes. No need to worry about it. Even native speakers, they don't know how to use properly present simple verb, for example, or comparative adjectives.
Hold on. Grammar? In my English, there is no existence of grammar. Whatever I'm talking right now, I have no idea whatever the things that you mentioned. I mean, I don't know a damn thing about grammar. Still, I teach English. People are learning from me. And I tell them that I don't know grammar at all. So do not ask me any grammatical questions. If you want to learn grammar, hire somebody else.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing. So you as an English, how long have you been an English teacher, by the way?
Around 10 years.
Wow. And
So
are
I know
you?
grammar very well. I know grammar
Yeah,
very well.
I
I
mean,
can
no doubt
explain
about
it
it.
very well. But sometimes, you know, I cannot find um, sometimes right words, appropriate words, but it's okay. I don't care about it. I can express my thoughts
Right.
in a way that I want, so that's enough.
So you speak, so you teach in school or like you're an online tutor? How it is?
Online tutor.
Wow. And you teach the kids, like what is your expertise of audio, like, students? Are you more comfortable
I
in
have
the,
three. I have three little boys. They are
right?
beginners, and I have I have a teenager. He studies
Mm-hmm.
at the sixth or seventh grade, and
Mm-hmm.
then I have adults, mostly adults.
So all are from Kazakhstan or from different countries?
Yeah, Kazakh students.
All are
But
Kazakh
I
students.
explain grammar rules in Kazakh because grammar itself is difficult.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is like math formulas, right? For example,
Exactly.
first this is subject, and then, for example, um, uh, if I explain present continuous, I explain subject to be verb plus ing, right? So it's kind of formula.
I mean,
So
I can never imagine myself teaching English like this way, the way you were just going through right now. I mean, wow. I can just never imagine
no,
myself.
because there are books, Cambridge books, Oxford books, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in that books there are different skills. So grammar, no, grammar is not a skill. Reading, listening, pronunciation, writing, and of course grammar. And
Right.
grammar topics are at the end of a book. But anyway, uh, they have to know grammar.
Exactly.
Grammar is everywhere. Yeah, it's kind of foundation of building proper sentences, right?
I mean, for me, even if a beginner comes, I would teach him English without grammar only. Seriously, I'm saying it.
Good. Maybe you have some special method of teaching.
I would simply tell them just go and speak, man, the way you can. Forget about it. I mean, I
Mm,
started learning English just by speaking itself. I knew the very basics.
mm,
I went on speaking. Yes, one thing, see,
mm.
consistency is a father of all the skills, right? So I have spoken a
Yes.
lot, is what I can say. So that is why I'm telling you, that is why I've asked you, like, what do you think of my English as an English teacher? What are the areas you felt like I could have improved more? Any kind of
Mhm.
flaws in my English that you felt like?
So you talked all the time, right?
Yeah.
What about listening?
Well, I'm listening to you. I think
What
that
about
this is what
listening?
I consider
Listening,
as.
for example, listening to podcasts, listening to radio, watching movies. So
I did
you
that.
did everything, right?
I did that. I did that. I'll
Yeah.
have to say. Ever
So
since I grew up. Yeah.
your brain subconsciously absorbed all the information,
Yep.
the right grammar structures all the time. Our brain is unique. uh, so of course if you listened a lot and if you watched movies a lot, your brain just absorbed and all of a sudden you started to talk in a correct way, right?
Exactly. This is
Because
what the
your
case has
brain
happened with me.
doesn't understand other structures. So you
Right.
automatically started to talk correctly. Yeah, it's about here all the things happening here.
That's
Yeah.
very true. So
The
I'm more of
smartest
a
machine inside our head is here.
exactly. That's very true. So when you're talking about the method, what
Mm-hmm.
I did do or what have worked for me as well in the past is that I had people around me. So I was a very average student. I mean below average, you can say below average in my
Mm-hmm.
school time. So then all of a sudden the change that came in me in terms of learning English or even whatever I started doing great in my career, there were few people out of the blue that came into my life. Thank God to them, they came like an angel, and they started appreciating. So for the first time ever in my entire life, somebody appreciated me for what I did for them. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt that sense of positivity in me for the very first time in my life, like somebody talked some positive things about me. Because all my
Mm-hmm.
life my parents, my school teachers, my friends have been mocking me, or some or the other way had demoralizing me. So I couldn't have never thought about myself that I can do some good things.
Mm-hmm.
So I cracked the code of positive, speaking things positively
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
doing it for a over period of time. Even a donkey can become a tiger, is what I realized. Even a donkey can be made as fierce as a tiger.
Yeah.
So this is what I have learned. So my technique is that I will not take something as no for an answer. I mean, there is no such thing called impossible for me. You bring me any kind of guy, I can
Mm-hmm.
teach him English without grammar. This is the ability that I feel I have within me.
Okay. Good.
I mean, I'll just simply tell them that you will learn it. Don't worry. You will learn it.
Mm.
Don't worry. You will learn it. Don't worry. And so for me, my students, they don't come to learn English from me. They come to get more motivated for their learning journey. As a therapist, I work as a therapist for them. You know.
Mm. As a personal coach, maybe.
Yes, yes. English is just a mode, but more than teaching English, I like speaking to them about their life, about their things, and motivating them. So yeah, English is just a mode, but I like to motivate people, influence them with more positive things about them, is what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes I do the same, especially especially with adults. Children, they don't care about it, but as for adults, I have to tell them, hey, you're doing a little progress, you should keep it up all the time, don't worry, you're making progress, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
no, no, it's really
Sometimes
good.
even, huh?
It's really good. So tell me some of the best experience you had with any of your student. I mean, came in a certain condition, and by the time you taught that person, finished with your courses and everything, and then today in his life, he is
Ah,
something very different person because of English. Because if I talk about
ah.
me, English has played a very major role in my career.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah. For example, last year in January, I still remember one student. She's a woman from other city,
Right.
um, and she joined to my classes, and we started like she we s- we she's her level was elementary. Then we started
Mm-hmm.
pre-intermediate materials, and then we moved to intermediate course, and then she prepared for IELTS exam, and then Duolingo exams, TOEFL.
Mm-hmm.
We prepared for all the exams, and
Wow.
in Kazakhstan we have a scholarship program. It
Mm-hmm.
is called Bolashak, to study abroad. And
Mm-hmm.
if you win that scholarship, so government pays for everything, for
Mm-hmm.
tuition, for um, monthly scholarship, uh, stipend, monthly stipend,
Mm-hmm.
medication, for everything, flights, visa, for everything. So she won that scholarship, and she's a
Wow.
doctor, by the way, and she's
Clap.
going to study. Yeah, in November, no, in December she will go to San Diego, for for 3 months. Yeah, She will study in San Diego, and then in September she will study her master's.
Wow, that's very inspiring.
Yeah.
We need teachers like you. We need more teachers like
Yeah.
you. I have learned
Yeah.
a lot of things from this particular story.
After, yes, after winning the scholarship, I told her maybe you will stop learning English, and she, no, 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 I will keep with you, I will keep with you, I will continue with you. I said okay.
Exactly. Yeah, that's actually, so by the time a certain student reaches a certain level, it is not more about being it's not about being more about teacher and student. It's a certain relationship gets built, you know and
Yeah.
then it's not about learning English, but it's about being that person, taking that certain energy out of that person to get motivated and then do good out there in the life.
Yes, and she came to Astana, and we
Mm-hmm.
met. We've
Right.
talked for a while, and
Right.
then next week she's coming again, and she told me, I am coming next week. I bought a ticket and said, okay, let's meet.
Wow, wow, that's very good. And so apart from that and teaching and everything, what are your hobbies? How do you keep yourself up and motivated?
Mm, I am all the time busy. I work a lot. I study a lot. I read books about teaching, and I do courses about teaching, about doing research, because I have to
Mm-hmm.
do research and write articles because I want to apply for PhD.
Wow.
Hopefully, I want to do my PhD in the US, so I have to. I am preparing step by step. So according to my plan, I made a huge strategic plan. So
Good,
yeah,
good. That's really
step
nice
by
actually to
step.
see,
I will.
you know. And
Yeah, I
what
like
are the
I
books you
like
would
studying.
recommend to
I like
me
work.
to read as an English teacher?
Books. Any books about teaching, about do you know Coursera courses? So
Mm-hmm.
it is $40. No, $40. So yeah, $40 per month,
Mm-hmm.
and you can $40 monthly, and you can do courses related to teaching, related to um, artificial intelligence, related
Mm-hmm.
to any kind of sphere, because there are 300, no, 1,500 courses, and you can do any interested course.
Wow, that's good. So you keep doing a lot of courses to keep yourself upgraded through Coursera, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
mostly doing courses related to research, because in the US I only studied
Mm.
introduction to research, and we just three a
Mm-hmm.
month, and it was not enough at all.
Right, right. That's good. That's good. That was
So
a
I
great insight.
recommend that website. Yes.
That was
So
a great
I
insight.
yeah.
And you're looking to do your
You
PhD into the research, like for which specific area?
education, maybe teaching. No, no. Education. I'm not sure about it.
Anyways, it was so nice talking to you. I really have to say, Marie, thank you so much.
Okay.
Take care.